welcome back. It's the same day that I ended the last video, so here we are. I've got a lot of editing to do. It's my first week of self-employment, and I have so much to do. Oh my god. It is going to be so busy, but I'm also going to have way more time to do the things that I need to do, and that's the thing. Like, normally I would be sitting at my desk thinking about all these things that I need to do and not being able to do them, and then having to try to do them between the hours of about 5:30 and 10 p.m. and really just making myself super tired with it. Now I can get stuff done during the day. It is about 12:50 and I've got a load of laundry on. My laundry is going to be done before I would be even done with my lunch at my day job. So that's kind of amazing. On the list for right now, besides laundry, is unpacking from the weekend. Need to get everything all sorted. I already unpacked my clothes, so that's why I put it all in the wash. Because that stuff that I raced in yesterday stank. Ugh, it always does. I get so sweaty. I got so sweaty yesterday. There was like a layer of salt all over my body from sweating. I should maybe have some lunch at some point, but that'll probably be a late lunch, like at my usual 2-ish. I need to see what's up with that cat. There are a couple spots in the carpet in the hallway that I need to clean up also, which is great. But yeah, basically the priorities today are laundry, dough mixing, washing bakery dishes. Yeah, let's get to work and figure out what's wrong with that cat. This is from when I was 14 and rode crew. It's a great bag, okay? This is where I'll spare you from listening to the sounds of squelching dough as I mix in the salt after an auto lease. I don't know why it's so bad, but you know what? You don't have to listen to it. I do, every day, but... Oh, and I just noticed my cat is right there in the background. Hi, George. He likes sitting on that table and watching me work, or just presiding over the whole house. It's great. I wanted to take a second to explain a little bit of why this video is so freaking late. And it's because I ran out of time. I just plain ran out of time, and I was so exhausted this summer. So by the time you're watching this, it's been June, July, August, September. It's been almost 5 months since I filmed this video, and I'm just now getting around to editing it. One, because every time I opened my editing software, I just could not focus for more than 10 minutes at a time. And two, because I was just so dang busy and so dang tired. I did, for the month of June, 2 markets a week, Wednesday and Saturday, which meant that I baked a whole lot. I went through sometimes 300 pounds of flour a week. 350 pounds. And then for the month of July, I got a break finally. I went away, went and visited my friend in Kentucky. And then it was just kind of going again. From July to October, I was doing 1 market every Wednesday and another every other Saturday. So a bit of a lighter load. I had every other weekend off, but I was still working a lot and I was still really tired. And I've realized since then that I was also recovering from the burnout of having a day job and a side gig and trying to do both with as much effort as I could, and in some ways failing at both. So just my day job I was burnt out at, and my bakery I burned out at almost pretty much every summer. After market season, I was just exhausted and couldn't bring myself to bake. But I feel like I'm finally getting back some momentum after getting a lot of rest, which I really needed. And I mean, here we are. The season is over now, and so I have more time in recipe testing and doing other things, and you can expect more videos to come on that soon. But that's kind of why this video is so late, and kind of what's going on now versus what was going on then. I really, really jumped headlong into this. Gotta catch my breath. I'm coming up the stairs. Today was a pretty good day, I'd say. It's day 2, and what did I get done today? I baked bread. I delivered bread to the clinic that I now use to work at. A little bit of anxious feelings approaching driving in, but you know, it was fine. I think I started it the other day, but I finished editing the April market vlog, which will go up tomorrow. That took me a fair few hours. So that was pretty much my entire afternoon and most of the evening. Went for a walk, and it was quite chilly out, which I wasn't really expecting, even though it's been windy and kind of rainy today. The sun did come out for a decent amount of time, and it was out for most of the time that I was outside. What else did I do? I ate dinner and I read while I ate dinner. I'm so close to finishing this book, and it's such a good book. And I'm reading Gwen and Art Are Not in Love by Lex Croucher, and love Lex Croucher. It has taken me almost 6 weeks to finish this book, though. Not because it's a bad book, because it's not, it's a good book, but because it just has taken, like, I just have not had the time or the energy to read. Like, I would bring my Kindle with me to work and just not read at lunchtime, instead opting for scrolling through Instagram or Tumblr. Like, reading at bedtime, I can only get a couple pages before I fall asleep. So that was really slow going, and now I'm finally picking it up for longer periods of time. Like, I read for a solid hour or 2 at breakfast this morning while drinking my coffee, and had a cat in my lap for some of it. That was really great. So yeah, self-employment. What else did I do? I made an Instagram post for my bakery announcing basically where I'll be the next couple of weeks, markets and whatnot, because the first market is this Saturday. Hence why preparation starts tomorrow. Yeah, basically it's been a pretty productive but decently paced day. I think so far I'm doing a good job of pacing my days well. I have no idea whether my days are an 8-hour workday, whether it adds up to that amount, and right now I'm not putting that pressure on myself because I know I'm about to be super busy and I'll probably make up most of the 40 hours this weekend and Friday, depending on how long of a baking day Friday is, and of course the time spent at the market on Saturday. So I'm not worried about making 40 hours. I'm also not committed to that arbitrary number as a quantifier for my work. I think as long as I'm getting the things done that I need to do, and that I'm like feeling good about my work, that's kind of the focus for right now, is feeling good about being able to do the things that I actually want to do and that I'm actually passionate about doing and that I now have the time for. Because that's the point of all of this. That's why I quit my job, was so that I would have time for the stuff that I actually want to do and that actually brings me joy and gives me life. And that is baking and figuring out the puzzles of Canva. Like, I freaking love Canva. I'm gonna become a Canva girly sooner or later, and you know what? That's okay with me. It's just so useful. It makes things so easy. Oh, like I searched up bakery opening template Instagram, and it gave me all these like templates for like bakery opening announcements, and I just used one of them for announcing where I'll be at the farmers markets and stuff, and it was super easy and super great, and I was like, all right, just replace this picture with one of mine and like we're good to go. This is not sponsored, by the way. Why would I be sponsored? At this point I have 100 subscribers, come on. But yeah, basically I'm trying to use the tools that I have and do what I can with the time that I newly have, and it is awesome. The early part of this week is about rest as well, so I'm not setting alarms. I'm naturally waking up when I would wake up to go to work anyway, but prioritizing rest because I haven't had a real vacation in a long time, and like even the time off that I've had has been spent visiting family and running around and trying to see everybody, and like not incredibly restful time, which isn't to say that my family is exhausting or anything like that. It's just the things that I can do at home and the rest that I get at home is different from the kind of rest that I get spending time with my family. And I need a balance. So that's the recap for today. I'm in front of the mirror because I'm about to wash my face and brush my teeth and go to bed. I mixed dough for Thursday's order. Thanks, Linda. And tomorrow morning I'll mix the focaccia part of that order, because I mixed the loaves earlier and then the focaccia later because the focaccia doesn't go in the fridge. We've had this discussion before. Yeah. On the agenda for tomorrow is proofing the rosemary loaf, mixing the focaccia in the morning, having a nice breakfast, reading more, probably editing more video. I have a doctor's appointment and I have therapy. And I'm not sure if I'm playing D&D in the evening. But if I am, then those three elements will kind of be the bulk of my time. And then in the evening, of course, I'll bake the focaccia and the loaf, and we'll be good to go. And then Thursday is order day. Tomorrow I also have some stuff to do for market prep because I'm doing an extra set of loaves on Thursday night. And then, so I'll have to start that on, you know what, I'll write it all down and it'll be fine. I'm getting tired, which is how I know I should go to bed. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Hi again. It is Wednesday evening. My starter is going. It is taking forever to double in size because it is cold in my house. Here's what has gone on today, if this thing can focus on me. I went to my doctor's appointment. I had therapy. I prepped the ingredients for the batch of dough that I'm mixing this evening. And I cleaned off this table, well, most of it. I cleaned the floors in here and in the kitchen, which was great. I just proofed that focaccia, so it'll go for at least 2 hours. It's probably gonna take longer because it's so cold, which means I'm not gonna be baking it until probably 9:30, which is not ideal, but whatever. The rosemary loaf is still in the fridge, and it will stay in the fridge until it's ready to go in the oven, maybe around 8. So yeah, basically what I need to do now is I need to wash out the container that the focaccia was just in. I need to wash 2 of these to put dough in later. They're clean, they're just, I like to rewash them after they've been sitting a while because, I don't know, it's just dust collects. I've got towels in the laundry upstairs, so I need to switch those over to the dryer. And once those are dry, I'll fold them and put them back down here so that I can actually use them, because I've already been in the situation once where I'm like, where is the towel? And I don't have one because all of them are in the wash. So the schedule for this market, because we're really ramping up to the start of the season now. Prep starts on Wednesday. Mixing loaves. Tomorrow morning I will proof those loaves and put them in the fridge. I will also mix up more loaves. In the evening, Thursday evening, I will bake, and then the loaves that were bulk fermenting will go in the fridge to proof. Friday morning, nope, I skipped a step. Thursday night, I will also mix the focaccias, so all of them. I bought more of these pans so I can make double the mini focaccia size and still at a dozen of the regular full size. So I will have basically 2 boxes with 1.5 batches each. A batch is a dozen big ones or 24 small ones. So that way I'll like split it out and none of them will overflow, because we don't want that. I don't think it would overflow anyway at this temperature because it's been a little bit chilly. And by chilly, I mean in the 60s instead of the 70s. I'm still a Californian and I'm sorry for it. Friday morning, focaccias get proofed. Loaves go in the oven. Another set of loaves gets proofed and in the fridge. Focaccias don't go in the fridge, so they'll stay out and proof at room temperature and then go in the oven after the loaves are done. Small ones go outside in the big oven, and big ones go in the house oven because they don't fit in the big oven. And then Friday morning, I also have my employee here. So that's Friday morning. Friday evening, the last set of loaves. And of course, Friday afternoon and evening is packing frenzy. Everything gets wrapped up, everything gets put in bins and ready to take to the market. First, for this evening, I'm gonna wash the focaccia container because that dough will dry and get sticky. Second, I'm going to take the laundry and switch it over to the dryer so that I have clean towels. And third, I'm going to wash 2 of these dough boxes, and then I'm gonna have dinner. That's the plan. Let's go. Popping back in again to save you from yet more squelching noises, and also to say that this market season has been overwhelming in a lot of ways. It's been really great, really busy, really stressful, but overall a really great start to doing my business full time. I would not be able to have baked as much as I did without doing this full time, I think I would just have been absolutely dead at work and at the market if I had tried to do both things at once. But because I was able to focus on this and to make it my full-time job, it went really well, and I'm really proud of the work that I did. The baking is not over for the year, obviously. I still have website orders and recipe testing and content to make, and a couple of holiday markets coming up. So hopefully you'll be seeing me more often these days, now that I have a bit more time during the week, that I'm not running around like a chicken with my head cut off. And now that I have my energy back, because for a while there I did not. I was sleeping a lot, because I missed out on a lot of sleep on these mornings, waking up at 4 or 5 a.m. and doing dough stuff, and yeah. So thank you for watching. Thank you for following along with my journey, if you have been. If you'd like to, you can subscribe, and I'd be grateful to have you here. I have oddly gained a number of subscribers in the time that I was not posting videos. Weird, but I'm grateful to everyone's support and everybody who comes out to the markets, rain or shine, and everybody who has ordered online from me or asked me questions or made a comment or whatever it is you do. It means a lot to me. This market went particularly well. So as you saw in that previous clip, my dough containers did overflow, and so I had to buy a 5th box to contain all of the focaccias, but basically I baked more than I ever have before, and I sold it all in 2.5 hours. But yeah, you'll be seeing me more often, and I hope you want to. And in the meantime, stay cool, and, well, now we're at the point in the year where it's stay warm, because it's getting a wee bit chilly outside, and enjoy your soup season. So yeah, I will see you soon. Bye.